What? What? I can't believe this! So The Post is directed by the fantastic director known as Steven Spielberg. I thought I should start it off with that. Just saying. But nonetheless, this movie, The Post, is actually based off the Vietnam War and the events that happened. And there was these top secret files that had information on the Vietnam War, where America was in the Vietnam War just so that they wouldn't lose, because they did not want to lose whatsoever, and they were just in it for way too long. And so these top secret files get into the hands of the newspaper industry, and the Washington Post has a decision to make. We're like, we have these top secret files, they're not supposed to be shared, but we have freedom of speech. Should we share it? The New York Times just basically got banned from posting anything for a short amount of time. And what's Nixon going to do to us? Because he does not want us to post this information, and we already know that. So what should we do? And so it kind of goes off that, and you pretty much already know what's going to happen just because it's obvious on some of the occasions. You know what the decisions are going to be. And so that's a little bit of a fault in the movie, but it can't really be helped with the material that is given. However, the cast is really, really good. You got Meryl Streep, you got Tom Hanks, Bob Odenkirk. I thought Tom Hanks and Bob Odenkirk were honestly the best in this movie. Now, I thought Tom Hanks was top dog in my personal opinion, but Bob Odenkirk, I was not expecting to have as much screen time as he did. He actually plays a fairly major role, because I thought this was going to be straight up Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep's movie, but Bob Odenkirk plays a pretty major role. Now, Meryl Streep, she was good in it too. I don't know if she's ever really bad, and she was really good in this as well, but I felt like those two actually did better than her. My personal opinion, could say something different, whatever. But this movie, even though it's the first 30-40 minutes of this is all right to good. It's not really great or anything like that. It kind of chugs along pretty slowly, and you're just like, yeah, okay, I really don't care about this as much. And it's all about the Washington Post, if they should go public and do stocks or what they should do and stuff like that. But once they actually get the top secret files in their hands, that's when this movie takes off, and it becomes a whole lot more interesting at that point, because by then I was like, all right, I'm locked in, I'm interested, and it grabbed me from that point. I really enjoyed the movie from that point. And so this movie's also really relevant to today, because Trump is always saying fake news, whatever. And so it kind of plays in a factor into this. And so no matter your political beliefs, you gotta admit, he says that all the time. And so it kind of plays into the factor, they have freedom of speech. So where's the boundary? What's the deal? So it plays a little bit into today. And I don't know, I enjoyed this movie more than I expected, because walking in, I did not expect to like this movie, really, because the material that they were going off of, it didn't really interest me. However, it's got Steven Spielberg, Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks, Bob Odenkirk. I'm like, all right, I'll give this movie a shot. You've convinced me. List those 4 names. All right, you got me. Okay, I'll go watch it. And so, like I said, the first 30-40 minutes were okay, but it gets a lot better. I'm like, I really enjoyed this movie a lot more than I expected. So for me, I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 9, and we're seeing at full ticket price. I'm really surprised by this movie. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Now, I don't think it'll be quite for everyone just because of the material, like I said. But, I didn't expect to like it, and I enjoyed it. So that's basically my thoughts. So thank you all very much for watching this. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. And remember, no movie is a perfect 10 out of 10. God bless you all.